Hi, and welcome to another exciting episode of CrazyForCars.com TV. This week, we're coming to you from Cecil County Dragway in Cecil County, Maryland. This is our second time at this event, and it's gotten like twice as big as it was last year. You can hear the cars running in the background. This is the Naturally Aspirated Drag Racing Series, as well as we've got the Fast Series today. FAST is an acronym for Factory Appearing Stock Tire Class. These cars look like original Concourse Correct restored cars, and they actually are. They allow some internal engine modifications, but the outside has to be totally factory appearing. There's no headers, no aftermarket intake manifolds, nothing like that. They're running old skinny bias ply red lines, bias ply tires, dog dishes. These are real original old cars. There's also some factory super stock cars we're going to look at today too. We're going to take a ride through the pits and look at how big this event really is. We're also going to talk to Jimmy Biggs. Jimmy's here, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what Celine is doing. Celine brought a bunch of cars out. They brought a really fast Celine truck and some of the new cars that they're showing. Also, there's a Roush 427 car here we're going to take a look at as well. We're starting off today's show here in the Car Show series. We're going to take a look at a lot of the cars in the car show. We've got a lot ahead of us today. Don't go away. We're going to be right back after this.
From Delaware's premier television company comes a new and exciting website, Delaware28.com. On Delaware28.com, you can check on the latest updates on all your favorite shows. Around town, city scene, cook to order, product knowledge, and the Tim Paul Show. And now you can also enjoy our live feed feature where you too can become a star. So don't delay and get on your computer today and check Delaware28.com. Delaware's premier television programming is now your premier website.
Hi, welcome back. I've got a gentleman here, Mike. I've known Mike for a little while, and we're not going to talk about it. He also sings and plays like guitar and all kinds of neat stuff, but we're not going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the two he brought with him. Mike, tell us a little bit. Well, where are you from?
I'm from Newark, Delaware.
Tell us about these cars, and we'll talk about the Hemi car first.
Okay. My brother bought this car brand new, and he was in a wheelchair, and he drove this car with hand controls in 1971, and he won the Maryland State Championships in D-Stock. So it has a lot of heart to it, the old car.
And now this car is all original. This isn't restored. This isn't a repaint. And a lot of guys give you grief saying, "Oh, well, no, it didn't come like this."
Yeah, it's a very rare car. It's one of 13 ever built. My brother ordered it brand new. It has 19,000 original miles, original paint. It's been a good car.
19,000 miles, a quarter mile at a time.
Yeah, a lot of racing it did, and it's won a lot of races. And my brother, he did really well driving with hand controls back in the '71 season.
Now the hand controls are out of it.
Yes, my brother has them in Florida right now, but every time I'd get in, I'd bang my knee on them, and I just had to take them out because I had a big bruise on my knee.
Now we looked under the hood. There's some racing and stuff down under the hood. That was to tow it to the track, right?
Yeah, he towed it to the track back. He flat towed it, which is the way they did it back in 1971. And he had a big Chrysler Imperial, and he used to tow it.
Now, flat towing it, for those people that don't know, that means it didn't go on a trailer. It didn't go in a trailer, no tow dolly, no nothing. There was actually a tow hitch right on the front of the car.
That's right. And it was a little scary, especially when it rained. So.
Now, the cameraman's shooting the car right now. There's something that says Ram Charger on the top of the hood. Tell us about what that is and how that works.
Yeah, the company Ram Charger, that was a group of racers, and they helped out Chrysler a lot with their performance, and they built this style hood to give the car some fresh air. The 1971 Charger was the only Charger that I know of that had the fresh air, and supposedly it gave it, 5 to 10% more horsepower.
And that is vacuum operated, so it's not open all the time.
Yes, I have a spring on it to keep it open so people can see it, because the vacuum will go down, it'll slowly shut, but
Now let's talk about the Charger we got behind us. Now this is not a single family owned car or anything like that, right?
No, this car actually, a man owned this that lived in Wilmington. Him and his son bought it in 1970, and the son went back to Vietnam and got killed. It's a real shame. But he kept the car for years and years. He worked down at Dover Air Force Base. And my neighbor picked it up off of him, and it was in pretty rough shape. And it's got an ongoing restoration. We took the original numbers matching motor out. We built a 500 cubic inch stroker engine, and it's running the 11/8, spinning real bad. But it's a fun car. It has 355 gear. And
so this isn't the stock 383 that the tag calls for.
No, well you gotta put something on there. But it was an air conditioned car originally, and my goal with this car is to have an 11-second air conditioned car.
Now tell us about the body and paint. Who does all that?
I did all the body and paint on it, and I built the engine. Deltrans built the transmission, and it turned out real nice. Having a little trouble with it today. It's just, you know, new things trying to get it broken and running right, but it ran 110, and that was after it bogged. So,
well, Mike, thank you very much for talking to us. This is not one of the FAST or fast cars that we're going to be looking at later today, but this is a full interior, full, complete car. Mike, thank you very much for talking to us today.
Take care, Steve.
Thanks. We're looking at a Chevelle here. This is, what year Chevelle is this?
1970.
1970 Chevelle. I'm here with Ted. I interrupted him. He's doing some tuning, it looks like, in between rounds. And I said, do you have just a minute? This is a gorgeous, gorgeous car. And we talked about Fast Series, is factory appearing stock tire class. Is that right?
That's right. That's right. We're running on original type tires that the cars came with.
Now this looks like a completely concourse correct car.
It's close.
A lot of cars like this we look at. We do a lot of car shows, that sort of thing. Guys that have cars this nice, push them in and out of the trailer. They don't even drive them to cruise night, much less blast them down the quarter.
That's right. But we're not afraid to do that. We build them, and that's what they were built and meant to do, and that's what we're doing.
I believe that 100%. Now, what kind of times are you running with this?
I just had a best time of 1276.
1276. What? Now, how skinny a tire you got out back?
Those are 6.5 inches.
6.5 inches wide. Now, that's a bias-ply tire, right?
Bias-ply tire, right.
Now, this is a full interior car?
Yes, it is. 4-speed, full bench seat, full interior. It's not been stripped at all.
Now, did you restore the car yourself?
Yes. Yes, I did. Full repaint and engine rebuild and detailing, under the hood detailing, new interior, glass.
Have you had it for a while?
Yes, actually, I've owned this since 1988.
Wow, that's great. Hey, thank you very much for talking to us today. This week's trivia question. Watch every week. We're going to have a new trivia question for you. Since we're down here at Cecil County Dragway today, I figured I'd pick out a drag strip question. The question for this week. For you old guys, you'll probably remember when this actually happened. For the younger guys, you're going to have to go to the internet or ask one of us older guys to see if we remember. Who was the first NHRA driver to break into the 300-mile-an-hour barrier? We're going to find out the answer when we get right back after this.